right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mancave101. I am your host, Abel. Alongside of me tonight, the man in the chair, Aaron. How are we doing this evening?
Evening, folks.
All right, all right. Live from the man cave, they call him K-Lo-K, the Mama Wanna God. Leo, K-Lo-K.
What's going on, my people?
Nothing much, nothing much. Brooklyn, where you at? Big Chase, how we doing tonight?
What's good, folks?
Deep in the heart of Texas, Windeezy, what is up?
Praise to Hanuman.
All right. So as always, this is the Man Cave 101 podcast. We talk about all things nerdy, TV, comics, movies, etc., and pretty much everything we want to talk about. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. As always, with everything we talk about, we will more than likely be getting into spoilers. There will be smoking. There will be drinking. Leo's absolutely going to curse because, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be tier listing Phase 4. Now that Wakanda Forever has come out and we have completed this phase, which I'm sure a lot of people are happy that we have completed this phase, we're going to talk about it. So I guess first we'll go around the horn before we start this tier list and I guess give some opinions on Phase 4. What do we think of it? How does it compare to other phases? That type of thing. I think I want to hear from the K-Lo-K man himself first. I think Leo's going to go first. I feel like he struggled with Phase 4 a little bit. I don't know. What do you think, Leo?
Phase 4 was rough, but it had its moments that it was enjoyable, and a lot of comic book nerds, we got what we wanted in a lot of different ways with MsMarvel, with She-Hulk, with Black Panther, with the list goes on. So as a whole, I'd say out of 1 out of 10, I give it like a good solid 8.
Okay, an 8. All right, Windeezy.
I agree with Leo on that. But I think I enjoyed more Phase 4's shows as opposed to their movies. I think the movies as a whole, they lacked a bit in each one. There were some that were really good. Some of them were just like, I'ma live. But as a whole, I mean, yeah, I definitely enjoyed Phase 4. How it stacks up to other phases, nah, it's not there. Just considering the fact that this is the first phase where we had to introduce TV. So considering that, putting up against other phases that was just like blockbuster after blockbuster after blockbuster, with the exception of Captain Marvel and Thor Dark World. We
Mood.
For me, Thor Dark World and Captain Marvel are kind of like the She-Hulk of other phases.
What do you mean by that?
But I mean,
Got one.
it's on the road to where we need to get to, which is Phase 5, baby. So I'm glad it's over, and I'm ready to move on.
All right. Man in the chair.
I'll keep it short and sweet. My opinion on Phase 4 is that it started well. The middle got very meh, and then we ended really well with Wakanda Forever. I worried with the shows coming out that it would be a lot more quantity versus quality, and I do think that happens to be the case, but I'm hoping Marvel kind of turns it around with Phase 5.
Okay.
I'll leave it there until we get to the
Okay.
list.
I guess I'll go. For me, I feel like this is clearly an in-between phase. And over the last, a year and a half, however long this phase was, 2 years, something like that, Marvel had to deal with a lot of things like outside of their control. Like, for example, like we don't think about COVID a lot anymore, but it's still out there. And that was something that towards the beginning of the phase, between a couple of the shows, the movies, like they had to deal with all that stuff. And it clearly affected the way some of the movies came out, some of the TV shows, and I think it affected some storylines as well. So I think it would behoove us not to at least think about that and mention it. I also think that Marvel, during this phase, had to try a lot of different things and saw what stuck. I mean, they had to establish the multiverse. They had to establish all these new characters. Think about how many new characters we got: She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, Kate Bishop, Yelena Belova. There's so many of them out there that we're so used to all these legacy characters, and after Endgame, a lot of them went away, and we still want all that goodness. But like Marvel is almost like at a rebuilding phase, but also building us towards like a crazy future with what we have coming next with Ant-Man the new Quantumania coming up. So all in all, listen, it is the weaker phase, but I also think they had a tall task. Which, listen, some things stuck to the wall, some things did. That's how I feel about it. Big Chase.
Oh man, so with the exception of She-Hulk, I still kind of enjoyed this phase. It's still a lot of great stories there. I think that we have to realize that the other phases were early, and then kind of coming behind something like Endgame and Infinity War, with the exception of Black Panther and Wakanda Forever. Everything else going to seem a little bit meh, because it's like, we've seen like some really crazy stuff that we have never seen before. So as we go along, they have to keep pushing it, making it more and more edgy for us to be, so involved and so entangled and whatnot. But for me, I enjoyed the phase. I enjoyed all of the movies. I can't really say, She-Hulk had its moments. It was good to see her on screen. I wasn't really crazy about the format, but it had moments and whatnot. I'm going to give it an 8.5.
All right.
And so.
What's crazy about all this is that, like, you hear us talk, and we're talking about how this is the weaker phase, yet we could give it 7, 8s, almost 9s because it's a weaker phase. And then you look at a lot of other comic book properties that are out there, and they can't even touch this. I mean, right now, Black Adam's dealing with the box office with Wakanda Forever, and The Rock's trying to save face. It's kind of funny to watch. Like, you just got to think about that stuff, right? But with that being said, it's time to tier list. So, like every tier list we do here, Man in the Chair is going to pull up a list. We're going to go show by show. We're going to put it in an initial spot, and then we're going to fight about where the hell we really think it goes. So by all means, let the nonsense begin. Let the disagreements concur, and let's get into this. All right, Aaron, what we got first?
All right. I think I kind of put them close to order. I think I maybe mismanaged some of the shows, but kind of close. So I guess let's kick it off where Phase 4 technically started, if I remember correctly, and that would be Black Widow, correct?
I believe it's right there. Yeah, I think that was a part of Phase 4.
I think Black Widow was the beginning of Phase 4, if I'm not mistaken. It seems like forever ago.
Yeah, I mean, Endgame ended Phase 3, right? So it would have been the next thing after that, which I believe was that
Black Widow. So I mean, like, I'm gonna sit here.
I think it's good.
Oh, by the way, I was gonna say I made lists of elite, great, very good, good, okay, white and green dog shit. Do we?
Wow, white green dog shit? What do you know by that?
What do you mean by that?
Going in there. You know what's going in there.
That's got to be racist.
Yeah, I was about to say that's got to be racist.
I mean, like, if I was gonna start, I would say Black Widow was somewhere between good and okay for me. I think it's a better movie than I give it credit for. I just hated Taskmaster.
I hated Taskmaster. That's why I'll give it good. I think there are movies that are okay under that movie.
Yeah.
Anybody disagree with that?
Nah, I would say
nah.
I would say
Yeah, it's somewhere around there.
Yeah. Shang-Chi. I mean,
Shang-Chi's
like,
great.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to me, this is a great movie. This is one of my personal favorites of Phase 4.
It's a great.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a great.
I think it was a well done origin story that Marvel sometimes misses with a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I think for me, I honestly can't wait to see him, Wong, everybody with their second installment. You know what I mean?
Wongers,
should be
Wongers.
I'll let you guys throw it in great.
Yeah, you disagree?
I definitely enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it was just a little bit too kiddie for me.
Okay.
Parts of it were a little bit too kiddish for me. Some of the animation was a little bit like, but I understand, like, you listen, all of these movies have a resounding sound and feel to it. Mm-hmm. And, I guess for me, I come from an age of the Shaw Brothers, where Kung Fu had a different feel. So, I'm good with it being a great movie. It was.
But I mean, this movie had one of the greatest villains ever, Razor Fist. He was fantastic.
Razor Fist.
Razor Fist was great. He's the GOAT. I don't know.
That's why he's the MVP.
That's one. That's one. That is.
I mean, listen.
That is
Listen. Wait. Razor Fist is no Taser Face, but we'll get.
No, exactly. I mean, Taser Face is the real goat. Obviously, the goat of all villains. Come on, man.
That's one.
All right. Okay, so
all right, what do we got?
Does Loki go
Elite? Elite's not even a question.
You think Elite? Yeah,
Elite, and it's not even. It's Elite, and it's not even close.
I'm curious. What does everybody else think? No, we got a connection issue.
Yeah, it's fine. Wendell will come back.
Back.
To me personally, Elite, and it's not even close. This is primetime content. This is the standard of what a Disney Plus show should be, and none of these shows come close to that show. I really believe that.
So while I want to agree with you, but the only thing that I mean, it's tough for me. Like, don't get me wrong, I lean towards somewhere between elite and great, and the reason why is because obviously it introduced Jonathan Majors as King the Conqueror, who's just gonna ravage the MCU for the next couple of movies, right?
But I honestly think when you look at the acting, the cast, the way the story went, like, I think if you compared it to any of those other shows, it stands out from all of them.
But do
we compare it to a movie or a show?
No, a show. You have to compare it to the shows.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Leo, I'll let you finish, but I was just gonna say, is if the rest of the shows are meh, and then you have Loki, is that the reason why it's so good?
Okay, how about this? Thor: Love and Thunder or Loki?
Well, Loki. That's not the.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like honestly, I'd put Loki over Black Widow. What other movies?
Okay, I agree.
Wait. We're jumping around.
Wait.
We're jumping around.
We're talking. We're having a conversation.
Let's keep going. Let's finish the list, and then we can argue about what the hell.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Wendell, Chase, and Leo, where would you put Loki on this list? Curiosity.
I put it in elite.
Elite.
I'm gonna say great.
Okay.
And the reason that I'm gonna say great is because as a comic book head, you understand what's going on, what the setup is. But if I was just general audience watching this, the drama parts of what's going on is good. But the end of it where they're talking to Kang and all of that, for most general audiences, it's gonna be like, what the hell's going on here?
He who remains.
Yeah, he who remains. Like most people aren't gonna know what the hell that is. For us, we're like, oh shit, and then he's gonna do this, and then that's gonna make him. But
Aaron,
I can't really say elite. I'm gonna say great though.
Okay, that's fair.
Aaron, remind me about Dublin Deck when we come back to Loki, and I have to argue it's elite.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So okay, I personally, I'm leaning towards either great or elite. I'm gonna say great, but I'm gonna let Wendell and Leo be the deciding factors. So Chase and I are on great. Where are you two? Just out of curiosity.
Great.
Okay.
Wendell, where are you? I think it was elite.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put it in elite for now because I was borderline, and then we'll come back and talk about it again.
All right.
WandaVision.
Garbage. Oh. Like fucking dog shit.
I would say okay.
I'm gonna say okay too. I'm gonna say okay.
I'm gonna say good.
Wow, good.
Really?
I honestly, I'm not. Chase, I'm not even mad about that because I think the show was wildly different. So,
I think it was different, and I just think a lot of people didn't like it.
Show.
I'm somewhere between okay and good, but they did that on purpose.
Yeah. WandaVision, the fucking biggest fucking villain and the biggest one of the strongest Avengers. It's a fucking kids show.
Yeah,
but you gotta understand the whole purpose of that though. She was having a mental break.
There is no.
Yes, there is. She was having a mental break.
Completely. All right. Well, let's not argue about it now. We'll argue about it later.
I was gonna say if by that standard we had one good, one dog shit, and then three okay, it would land it okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put it there. Eternals. This is gonna be debatable. I kind of wish Charles was here.
I would say. I think
it's good.
Great. I would say great.
Okay.
As a comic book head, I'll put it at elite.
Really?
I mean, there's a lot in there.
I was personally gonna say good.
Yeah,
there's more in Eternals than there is in Loki.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably good or very good.
I'll say very good. I think it weighs out everyone. Okay. I think very good is in the middle of everyone because we got from okay to elite.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, we're gonna argue about it after.
We're gonna. I mean, this is again. I feel like it's gonna elite. Be No Way Home.
It's elite.
It's elite.
It's elite.
That's an elite movie.
Okay, it's an elite movie. Leo's gonna disagree and say
so
good.
Quiet.
He's gonna say very good.
Excuse me. I know we're gonna argue about this later, but it belongs in front of Loki.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Yeah, 100% it does. 100% it does.
So get that out there. Won't nobody get any ideas?
No, you're right. It does. I agree. It was in my opinion the best project of Phase 4, probably.
Yep.
I will get into that later.
Oh,
What if?
Shit.
What if was
great.
Elite.
Great.
That is fucking elite.
It was
really.
Great.
I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad at Elite to be
completely honest. I wouldn't be mad at Elite.
It's the first animation that Marvel did at Disney Plus. That's Elite. I'm sorry, and it was comic book accurate. That's fucking elite.
I'm not gonna argue with the.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go. Actually, I'm running back these episodes in my head real fast. Yeah. I think it's elite. I'm with it, man.
I'm not mad about elite.
In front of or behind Loki?
Behind Loki.
Yeah.
Behind Loki.
I don't know.
That one we have to argue about.
I have to put that in front of Loki.
We'll argue later. We'll
argue about it later. Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I'd say very good.
Yeah, very good.
I would just say good.
I would say good.
Good, yeah, I'd say good too.
I would say high tier good.
That's 3 goods.
I would say high tier good. MsMarvel.
Very good.
That's very
good.
No, that was great.
Well,
I'm
gonna say
great. Very good.
No, I'm gonna say great because it shocked the hell out of me. I'm saying great.
Honestly, I'd say great then too. Like honestly, I'm totally.
Can I tell you guys something? From what I understand from the internet, we are one of the few podcasts / people who talk about this stuff that actually enjoyed MsMarvel. A lot of people did not enjoy the show.
That's
well, they're losers. They're a bunch of fucking losers.
They're freaking assholes.
I'm just saying a lot of people had a lot of bad things to say about this. They said they didn't like the origin story of her powers. They didn't like the background of the series.
I love that for them. I fuck all of your podcasts. That's what I'm gonna say.
Me personally, I enjoyed the show.
I don't care about any of their podcasts. That show was great.
You know what?
Put it in great. Put it in great to piss everyone off.
Yeah, fuck that. Put it in great.
That deserves to be great.
Because you know what? Listen, and this goes back to what I just said. All of these shows have a different tone, and MsMarvel had a different tone. And listen, as I said when we were covering it, I love the fact that they were showing her life and her family in there, and the problems that they had that are extremely cultural and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? The fact that the males in the family get to do stuff that the females can't do, and that whole fight to want to be out and do your own thing. So that's what just makes it great.
You know what else I side note really enjoyed about the show? I think the fact that I don't want to butcher her name. I'm hoping to say it right. Iman Vellani, I'm pretty sure is the actress's name.
I think that's very close.
She is as big a nerd as any of us are, and I love that about her because it shows in her acting. She's able to sit there and be like, "Oh my god, I'm excited about this! I can't wait to be MsMarvel."
Yeah, she wasn't hired on, and she's doing a job. No,
right. Like, she enjoys this.
She's the epitome
she knew about the comic book before she got hired.
What you do is not work.
100%. That's what I think drew me into the show a little bit more. So I would say I was going to say very good to great personally as well. Hawkeye
was.
That's gonna be rough.
I'm gonna say okay.
I'm gonna say good. I say good. I enjoyed it. I like Hawkeye as a character, and I thought it was. I think that was right. That was what you would get if you did a show about Hawkeye.
Pretty much. And honestly, I just thought it was dope that they tied in the fight from the Avengers. So like,
they tell some real stories.
She goes and looks and sees him like falling off a building. Like, oh shit, I want to do that
with a bow and an arrow.
Yeah, like oh shit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll put that in good.
We are not going to talk about this without throwing one of these down here for Kate Bishop. aka my girl Yelena. You get a passion alert, girl. We appreciate you. So we will put this in what?
I'll
Good?
say it's in good.
What is that?
Okay,
That's
good.
Hawkeye.
Like Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Are we gonna say above Black Widow?
Yes.
Below Falcon Winter Soldier or above? This gets tough.
We can fight later, but I
All
said
right,
what
I'm gonna put it in the middle. I'm gonna put it in the middle for
I
now.
said what I
We'll
said.
debate about it. MoonKnight.
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 MoonKnight was great. It was
Elite.
I would say MoonKnight was great.
Elite.
There's
not
things
elite.
there's things I'm missing from a Moon Knight.
That's not elite.
At this point
At this
in the phase when it released, there are things that were missing
Mhm.
from that show that kept it from being an elite show for me.
'Cause it was
I'm saying great.
PG-13.
There you go. I'm saying it was great.
But it's still
Yeah,
a freaking elite show. You got everything that you needed in that show.
What are you talking about? You were complaining the whole time it wasn't
The
mature.
whole time.
The whole time.
I
dude.
wanted more violence, but we still got what we got.
I will be.
You did not
doubtfire
get
on
what you wanted out of that show. You're lying.
Based
Because
on
it wasn't
based,
rated R.
based on what all of
Exactly.
us, based on what everybody here said, I'm gonna put it in top tier great, and
Yep.
we're gonna talk about it after.
Damn real.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Wanda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the multiverse of one. You mean the
it was
proud
great.
owner of the?
It was great.
It was great.
It was great.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I'm gonna say it was good.
This
It
was
was
a good. This was a good.
This was a
good
good
movie for me.
It was great.
Good movie for me.
Abel.
That's what I would
Bullshit.
say.
No, that movie was very good.
Very good.
Wow.
Multiverse of Madness was
Wow.
very good.
Leo, are you being serious and dog shit?
Despite its faults, that movie set up a lot and it was very good.
What the fuck did it set up?
It hasn't
we
happened
gotta go fight. We gotta go fight somebody.
Wait.
It hasn't happened.
Leo, are you really saying dog shit just out of curiosity? That's really your vote.
Yes.
Okay, so
You're
if
completely
that's the
wrong.
case, Chase said great, Abel said very good, Wendell and I both said good. It would land in
So
high
then
tier.
it's going in good. That's
It
fine.
would go high tier good based on that.
High tier.
If we're going in the middle. Thor,
White dog
Love and
shit.
Go Streams, green and
there we
white
go.
dog shit.
Yeah.
There was a
I
lower
kinda
tier.
I kind of like it.
Did you? That's good. You and two other people can go enjoy watching this movie again.
Yeah, pretty much.
I ain't gonna lie. I did try to watch
And
it
it
again.
pains me.
I did try to watch it
pains
again.
me.
In all fairness, I really, really, really did try, and I just
Bro.
could
And
not.
it's horrible.
I just couldn't do it. I
If
couldn't. I turned it off. I was like, I can't do this.
If I never hear another goat scream again,
Yeah, we need our sound effects.
Yeah, unfortunately.
we do.
no, we really don't.
I think I've said it. I think I've said it enough. Marvel, stop fucking with my favorite character. You fuck faces. God, this is horrible. Please fix him again and make him not a dad who makes pancakes and has screaming goats. Please, I'm begging you.
I don't know.
Because I'm actually angry.
They're gonna have to do some real rewriting of the universe for that.
Well, we can talk about it later, but you do know that he's stepping away anyway.
Yeah, he is. Which is
Yeah.
going to be interesting to see where that goes as well.
But yeah, where that goes.
Werewolf by Night. I'm going to say elite.
Oh yeah, that's up there, bro.
Yeah,
I'm going to say elite.
I'm a leader. Great. I'm good with
Nope.
either one.
No argument for me.
This is Marvel's first black and white, first attempt at horror. I thought it was great.
I thought it was
I
fantastic.
thought it was.
Bro.
It was just top tier. Now, would it be above What If?
No.
No, I don't think it was above What If.
Really?
Nah,
Interesting.
yeah, not above What If.
No.
but
No.
Not
Too
yet.
much in What If.
Not yet.
You got too much in What If.
I think
Yeah, What If got a lot in there,
was
bro.
that was a great 1 hour of my life right
Yeah.
there. But
Yeah, not better
Okay.
than What If.
No, that's fair. Understood. Leo's gonna have something to say, but
yeah,
She-Hulk-
green and white dog shit.
I mean, She-Hulk's gonna go here, bro. Like
It's
it
green
is.
and white dog shit.
Yeah.
Because you're so outnumbered. If Charles was here, you'd probably bump it to okay.
It might be okay, but
And honestly, that would be a fight because that show sucked.
Yeah, but meanwhile, we got better fucking comments out of anything out of that show. At the beginning of the fucking of our show right now, you guys all said Wongers. Where the fuck you get that?
Yeah,
that's
but
great. That
yeah,
doesn't stop it
And
from
Captain
being white
America,
dog
what
shit.
happened? And what happened to Captain America? Fucks.
Yeah,
And what happened to
she had some good comedy.
and what happened to the first appearance
of
of Daredevil in the MCU?
Well, we're not judging it. We're not judging it on those.
No Way Home.
You're judging it on that.
No Way
Yeah,
Home.
yeah,
White
and
dog
No
shit.
Way
It doesn't
Home,
deserve
by
to
the
be
way.
down there.
Yeah, we
No
we
way
played
it
it.
deserves to be down there. I
We
could
played goat screens too.
Yo.
Nobody wants to see that fucking movie.
Seriously.
Wait a minute. Daredevil caught a brick in No Way Home. What are we talking about? He was
Sure
there.
the hell did.
But
He was there.
What? Fucking 2 minutes? Not even.
I don't care. He was in She-Hulk
And
for all of
the show
10
was
minutes
so-
because it was half
Wait,
an
wait,
episode.
wait. First, you didn't get Daredevil. You got the
God.
fucking lawyer. That's
I'm
what you got.
looking-
Bro, he was in
You have to
She-Hulk for
look at
10
it
minutes
as-
because it was half an episode.
Bro,
10
you
minutes.
look at it
Let's
as
argue.
a whole
Let's
show,
argue.
a whole show,
Let's
not
argue
moments,
later.
a
Wait,
whole
let's
show.
argue later. We have 2 more
All
to
right,
go.
argue
Let's
later.
argue after.
No,
argue later.
no, we actually don't because this is Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special and it's not out yet.
Oh,
comes out
great.
this
So
week.
I'm gonna say it's good.
So
Yeah, honestly, it's gonna
unfortunately,
be good.
I'm just gonna say it's good.
we're gonna rank it. That's what we're gonna put
Yeah,
it.
ranking is good.
Yeah, it's probably just gonna be good. It's probably
Yeah,
gonna be good.
it gets that.
It's probably gonna be entertaining a little bit. It's gonna be
It has-
funny.
It has
Listen, it's a Christmas special. You know that means that it's family, which puts it at good.
I don't know. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 sucked though, so like that's my opinion.
I like
Whatever.
to be. I
That's
like
for
to be
another
good.
day. Wakanda Forever.
Elite,
Fucking
Bro.
Spider-Man.
elite. We need to go up one other tier.
In front of Spider-Man? Y'all are
It's
tripping.
not in front of
Elite.
Spider-Man.
Yes,
You're
the fuck
It's not in front of
Super
Spider-Man.
elite.
Yes, the fuck it
Crazy,
is.
super
No,
elite.
Yes, the fuck it is.
Crazy.
Yes, the fuck it is.
You're
You're wrong.
crazy.
You're just not
Super
right.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested in seeing the same fucking characters 5 times. I'm sorry. So you can put that in front of Spider-Man.
No one's
I'm
putting it in front of
sorry.
Spider-Man.
Super.
Not one. You're the only person that's putting that in front
I'm
of
not
Spider-Man.
putting it in front. No,
Yeah,
Chase
I
that
am.
sounds like
Yeah.
you would too.
Yes,
That's true.
he goes
When-
in front of Spider-Man.
When-
Okay. To me, this is
Wendell's
this
a
is
decided
a.
vote.
So
If you
wait.
go for the Spider-Man,
Wait.
it's
Let me say my 2 cents here. I would, based on this list, I would put it in elite. I would say it's probably above a lot of these projects, but I do think No Way Home was a better movie.
It was.
Fuck no.
That's just personally.
Fuck
Okay,
no.
that's fine.
Hell to
Say whatever you want.
better than the tumor?
I probably have to rewatch it again. But
No.
We'll see.
I don't
Wendell,
agree with
Wendell,
that.
your thoughts? Would you put it in front of or behind Spider-Man? I'm not gonna fight with you either way. I'm just gonna,
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in front of Spider-Man.
All right,
Okay,
listen,
then it wins.
That's 3-2. Go ahead. Go
That's
for it.
3-2. That's how we do here. That's fine.
Okay, everybody take a drink because it's time to fight.
All right, let's get this shit started.
I mean,
That's the wrong time to be empty.
the problem is I don't really know how much debate we're gonna have here because you guys outvoted 3-2 on Wakanda Forever, so that is what it is.
It is what it is. It stays
So
there.
whatever, that's fine.
It's just
I think the
Um,
top is
this
fine.
time.
The top is
I think
great.
I think the top is fine where it is.
I think the top is fine also. Actually, I don't think I have a problem with any of this stuff. Let me see. Let me see.
Yo, that Hulk gotta go up one at least.
No, it's
Give me
not.
that.
Oh,
No.
if you
No,
get
you
Wakanda
just-
Forever at the top,
Yeah, no way.
She-Hulk
No.
stays in green
Yeah,
dog shit.
that's exactly where She-Hulk is staying.
She-Hulk should be in
That's-
Oblivion somewhere with
That should
Captain
be-
Marvel
It should,
and
be white, it should be white, green, and purple. That's what
Yeah.
it should be. It should be
With-
white,
with
green, and purple dog
MSG.
shit.
yeah.
God,
Freaking-
the show was so horrible.
Yeah,
Like a couple
I'm
funny
sorry.
moments don't make it for a good series.
No,
And
it
20
doesn't.
minute
It really
and
don't.
20-minute episodes, never again, Marvel. Never
I
the
can,
fuck again.
I can pick.
ever.
I can pick out a
Horrible.
good thing in every one of these movies and shows. I could pick out a good
Well-
thing in Captain Marvel.
No. You could pick out a good thing in She-Hulk because Daredevil was a good thing in
Well,
She-Hulk.
yeah, I'm just saying, but I could do that for a lot of things that I
And
don't like.
She-Hulk was good at fucking She-Hulk.
No, she wasn't.
Whatever.
No, she wasn't. Her CGI was rough. She fought Titania twice, and one time Titania slipped and lost the fight. Where do I have to go on? Scar looked like me with my receding hairline. Like what are we talking about, bro? What was
no,
good?
No, wait.
What was good?
I love Wakanda. Wakanda forever. Yeah, great content.
Bro, what else was
Wait,
there was
great
nothing
content?
else good about She-Hulk. Nothing.
Yeah, and I
literally
love Spider-Man.
nothing.
I get to see the same fucking 5 villains that I ever seen, and the only thing that made that fucking movie
and
was
every
Doctor
one
Strange.
of them was better
And
than
only one-
anything in
and-
She-Hulk.
But it wasn't better than Wakanda. So eat it, and
It was.
it's so
It was.
and
You're
soak
wrong.
over there by yourself.
I'm
Wait,
fine.
wait. Oh,
No, I kind of agree. I would like to rewatch.
I
Wakanda
get
Forever,
to see the same
but-
fucking characters over and over again, and the only people
Yeah,
that made it
totally
fucking
fine
great
with it.
was Daredevil and Doctor Strange. That's it. That's fucking
Okay,
it.
Spider-Man No Way Home also gave you a piece of the symbiote in the MCU. It also gave you a reset of
Oh
Spider-Man's
my
character.
god, the symbiote. The fucking villain movement. Yeah, that's fucking great.
It also gave you resetting his storyline with his friends forgetting about him. It reset Spider-Man completely. It also gave you a teaser to future villains.
And what is Sony gonna do with it? Nothing.
With what?
With Spider-Man Away From Home. Where are they gonna go? Where are they gonna go from here?
They gave the MCU him for another couple movies.
So where are they gonna go? That's Secret Wars, homie. They're not gonna do another Spider-Man.
They are. It's already rumored. Spider-Man 4 is not Sony. It's going to be the MCU.
Spider-Man 4 is fucking Tom Holland. Not Tom Holland. The other fucking cocksucker.
No, Spider-Man 4 is Tom Holland.
No,
dog.
it's all right. It's all right. We're gonna timestamp this, so when he's wrong, we'll bring it back up.
No, Spider-Man 4 is going to be Leo.
When Sony fucks up your movie again,
Leo, hear me out. Spider-Man 4 is already rumored to be the MCU. He's already signing a deal to be in that and Secret Wars.
When it's written down in paper, then I'll freaking.
It's going to be. Sony's just being stingy with the deal.
We're gonna timestamp this, and he's gonna be wrong.
When it's written down, I'll believe it.
That's fine.
What's wrong? Do I have to count my eggs before they're in the fucking basket?
No, of course not.
Okay, so let me fucking live.
Okay,
Can I sign the contract? No.
Fair.
You ain't getting shit. You got 5 fucking characters all over again, and there's gonna be a black Spider-Man somewhere. Fuck out of here, man. Please go eat a dick with that one.
Still better than
why you mad?
Tell him how you feel, son.
I'm serious, dude. It's the same fucking movie over and over again.
Tell him why you mad, son.
It's the same fucking movie over and over. Oh, let's put Doctor Strange in it. Oh, some bitches, and then he's out of the fucking movie, and then we get to see fucking his aunt die again. Oh, let's put fucking Uncle Ben again, and let's kill his ass again. Who else? Who gives a fucking shit?
They didn't kill Uncle Ben. They
didn't
kill May this time.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But let's do it over again, since we got 5 other fucking characters from every other movie. So let's kill Uncle Ben again. Let's kill Aunt May again. Let's kill everybody else again.
You can't. Uncle Ben wasn't in the movie though.
I know, but let's bring him in.
Why?
Since we're bringing up everybody else.
We already killed.
I don't know why.
Didn't we kill the lizard man?
You already won.
Didn't we kill that lizard guy?
What lizard?
Wasn't he dead already?
No,
he didn't die already when he fell off the building.
No, he didn't die. He never dies.
Oh, he never
doesn't.
dies?
Okay, indirectly, doesn't Spider-Man also lead to Doctor Strange, because that's part of the incursions that were opened up? Because Doctor Strange did what he did for Spider-Man. He opened up different pathways for different people to come in.
No, Aaron, it's the same movie over and over again.
It's not though. It's a different movie.
All right, well, just
it's
shut
a
up.
different movie.
Let me see the fucking. Let me see
Well,
the
Aaron, you're
incursion.
wrong, so just shut up.
Okay.
Let me see the incursion again. Let me see the fucking incursion. No, we get fucking Doctor Strange coming in and say, "Oh, okay, I gotta fucking help somebody else and do something stupid for another kid."
Technically, the storyline of Doctor Strange doesn't actually need Spider-Man to deal with the incursions, because
No. I'm not saying that. No, I'm saying the portal, the different portals that were opened up by Doctor Strange in No Way Home led indirectly into Doctor Strange as part of the quote unquote incursions that happened. It was due to Doctor Strange's mishandling in Spider-Man No Way Home. It had nothing to do with Peter. That movie didn't have anything directly to do with Peter. But the fact is, those incursions they're talking about, part of that is what Doctor Strange did in No Way Home.
Because of what he did in No Way Home,
that's part of it.
He now knows about. Or he has a deeper understanding of the multiverse.
We're all wrong. It's the same movie over and over again.
It is the same fucking movie.
Over and over again.
All right. We'll move on.
I'm gonna over and over again. What's the new villain, Abel? Where was the new villain in that?
Up your ass.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna say something, and I'm probably gonna get killed for it, but I would personally put Shang-Chi above MoonKnight. That's me personally.
I agree.
What?
I would, because I thought MoonKnight was kind of meh. A lot of the middle was very not good. The end was okay. We didn't get enough of it. Otherwise, I would say it's above it. I would keep it above it. But I would say Shang-Chi gave me more. An origin story, where the 10 rings came from, why they're misused, and how he got them.
I think,
and how they're going to be into the MCU moving forward.
I think I got the same thing out of
MoonKnight.
MoonKnight.
Complains more about MoonKnight than we did Shang-Chi. That's how I feel about it too.
That's what I'm saying. We complained more about MoonKnight than we did Shang-Chi.
No, we didn't really
100%.
We didn't even really review Shang-Chi, did we?
Well, that's because we didn't start podcasts.
I would be mad.
I mean, like, these two are close to me. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, they're not. They're close. Yeah. But, like,
Like both of them are definitely above MsMarvel for sure.
I mean,
Yeah, they are.
I still feel that you got the same thing in Moon Knight that you got from Shang-Chi. I found out who he is, where he got his powers, why he got his powers, and what's he going to do with them. And then on top of all of that, I got all of his personalities. I mean, albeit
you only got the one at the end.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
I
feel like we didn't get everything from Moon Knight.
However, he was always there because, you know, there was times when both Steven and what's-his-face blacked out. And, well, who was in charge at that point? So I think that just answered the question for blackouts.
As good as that was, though, I still felt left down in that moment. Like you could too,
a little bit.
Yeah, that's the problem I think I have.
Yeah. But I mean, it's splitting hairs, honestly. It really is.
We'll call them a tie at the top.
Yeah, we'll leave it where they are, and we'll just. But I would personally put Shang-Chi higher, but it's fine. I'm good with Eternals and very good. I am
good there. I'm good there too.
Yeah,
at all.
Yeah,
I like that movie. We're also in the minority. If you ask the casual fan, they didn't like this movie because it was too long and not enough action.
Well,
but there's a lot going on.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of story that happens.
That's a comic book head movie.
Yeah,
it is. It definitely is.
And not for nothing. And I said this before. Even in the comics, there's just too much going on for the casual comic reader to pick up. Like this is for somebody that really reads and whatnot. Yeah. So a movie is just way above most people's heads.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
I'm good with it. Oh, the Strange.
Are we gonna rearrange any of this in the good category? Is Doctor Strange the best in the good category of these?
I would say so. I mean, me personally,
I would probably. This is me. I would personally do this.
Yeah.
Really?
I really, you guys, I know you guys liked Captain America, like the Winter Soldier. Like I really didn't.
It was okay.
So
yeah, it was just okay.
The ending, like as much as I loved like what they did with Bradley and like the suit and all, like the ending, just like it was so all over the place. It just took me out of the whole damn show.
My only complaint about Black Widow, honestly, besides Taskmaster, because Taskmaster was awful. I know Abel and I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yep.
Taskmaster was awful. Black Widow should have been a Phase 3 movie prior to Endgame and Infinity War. It was misplaced in where they put it. They put it at the beginning of Phase 4.
It couldn't be.
Realize that was a COVID.
It couldn't have been there because
no. I'm not saying like right around those movies because it came out right after. Me personally, she should have been way before in Phase 3.
Yeah.
Then her death almost would have meant more to you in Endgame if you would have known that backstory.
They should have never. They should have never started off with Black Widow with Taskmaster.
I agree too.
I think it should have been between Infinity War.
I mean, Taskmaster should have been a little bit further down the line, maybe her second movie or the third movie. But they should have showed her with Hawkeye and what happened in Budapest. That would have been fucking great.
Not too violent for Marvel.
or her training or her growing up. That would have been freaking awesome. How she learned how to be a spy and all that.
You don't want to be showing people hysterectomies and stuff on TV, man. I don't know that either.
I can't mean it's the world we live in. It's what they come to clamor to their screens for to watch this nonsense. I kind of agree. Like I most like Black Widow when they're dealing with her training. When you're seeing the other widows, because the whole time you're just trying to see like who's better, who's better. Her.
Wendell, you were saying something though about Infinity War. What were you saying?
This movie should sat between Infinity War and Endgame.
That honestly would have worked too.
No, that's where it would. That's what it should have been because when you start Endgame, 5 years later, she has that vest, which means that she has now interacted with her sister, and that's where she gets the vest from. So story-wise, it's jacked up.
Does it fall in the timeline, in the Marvel timeline? Does it fall? It's still the same way, or does it?
It is.
It should be in between. It should have been in between Infinity War and Endgame.
Yes.
Because it tells
No, but does it? No, I'm talking about like how Marvel has that official timeline, like how to watch movies.
How to watch the movies, yeah.
I
think Black Widow would probably. I'll look it up, but Black Widow probably.
Well, I thought it was like a year after Civil War, like in between Civil War and Infinity War.
I don't know. I just found it weird that we're talking about.
It did fall in the wrong spot. That's definitely
100%.
And that for me, that's what killed it. It was like she's already dead.
And plus they have
what do I care about her at this point?
Plus, Marvel was also in a rush to sandwich in Captain Nissan, so we would know who was exploding through the ships in Endgame, because heaven fucking forbid.
Thank God.
Fucking loser.
You're gonna have to go to a meeting or something for fucking Captain Marvel.
So technically speaking, Black Widow should have put, quote unquote, in the MCU. It would come after Civil War and before Black Panther.
That's what
Really?
I thought. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the time.
Interesting.
And it's like number 10? Number 16.
So it did fall what you said, Wendell.
16.
No, well, I know. I said be in between Infinity War and Endgame. Just to explain the whole vesting. So she had the vest, she put it on, she retired it for a little while. When we fought Thanos, she snapped, and then she was like, "Me bring the vest out now. I'll rock it now." I guess she felt her sister was dead. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think again, like to Leo's point, Taskmaster, which probably shouldn't have been in this movie. To be honest,
Definitely should have been. Nah.
It's too much of a strong character. It's way too much of a strong character.
And then, like to me, I'm honestly debating between Falcon and Winter Soldier and Hawkeye. I didn't even enjoy Hawkeye like that, but like Falcon and Winter Soldier, though, I didn't enjoy the flag smashers like at all.
But
I didn't like
the Falcon,
any of that.
The Falcon and Winter Soldier had so many ideal moments. That's why I would put it at very good, because just because we knew there was a first Captain America, there was another Captain America, there was also another aspect of him taking the shield and that mantle. Yeah. Like he said at the end, it's like, I know me carrying the Stars and Stripes is weird and I'm a black man. And there was a lot of truth into that show that we got Okoye turning off Bucky's arm. We got not Okoye. It wasn't Okoye. It wasn't Okoye. I'm sorry. I forgot the name.
It was one of the other
Dora Milajes. Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember her name.
And then we got all the stuff from what's the name? The main guy. Fuck. Damn it.
U.S. Agent?
Not U.S. Agent. We the guy who turned on Bucky. Not Bucky. Was it? The guy who's from
Zemo.
Zemo. Yes, Zemo.
Yes.
Yo, we got the Zemo dance, son.
And then we got the Zemo. Yeah, and then we got that, and then it's just a lot of things happen in that show, but they need to go a little bit further deeper into it, because that ending, it was rough. Don't get me wrong, but him wearing that suit at the end, it feels like they could have used another episode in between him at the ending.
You know what else I'm realizing? I don't mean to cut us off or bring us off on another tangent. Just sitting here looking at this list of Phase 4, I can't believe how much of Phase 4 was a passing of the torch of characters.
Yeah.
Give you just sit here and think about it. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop.
Yep.
Right. Black Widow, Yelena. Falcon Winter Soldier was literally passing the torch from Captain America to fucking Falcon.
Yeah, he did.
Thor Love and Goat Screams.
Wakanda was an unfortunate passing of the torch from Chadwick to Shuri in a way that shouldn't have happened, but still, it's a passing of the torch nonetheless. And then, I mean, just like half the phase was really just like passing of the torch to new characters. It's kind of nuts.
No, more than passing of the torch. Loki passed the torch to. Loki passed the torch to. We lost one. What the hell is the guy's name? The guy at the end.
He Who Remains?
Yeah, He Who Remains, and he's passing to all his other variants. So we're gonna get all that.
Yeah, well, you gotta remember too, when they started this, like a lot of these movies' sole purpose was to kind of get some of the more veteran characters out of the way. So that's where you're losing, Captain America and Iron Man. And some of these other characters had to kind of get out of the way to make stage for the next phase, which will last, presumably a lot longer. We've lived with these characters forever, and now they want to introduce a whole new generation of characters. I would expect once the X-Men get here, that's probably going to be easily a good 5-10 year run at least, and whatnot.
They need to go young.
Probably gonna need to go young.
Depending on the saga, bro, it's just depending on what saga they're gonna do right now. That's so much in the air, because they have to. Because you got to realize we haven't gotten a fucking real Phoenix saga, we haven't gotten a real Apocalypse saga, we haven't even gotten a real fucking Sentinel saga. So you have you have all that, and then you have the Cable saga and the Bishop saga.
But you have the MCU thing is kind of key to that, because in that you can drop any saga you want, because you can simply give it the excuse that it happened on Earth 616 or Earth 313 or wherever. Like, it's always going to be the excuse. So you can do it all.
I hope they start off fresh and start it off with Sinister. That's what I'm hoping.
That would be cool. I'd be okay with that.
Something that we haven't seen yet. You know what I mean? Something that we haven't seen yet. And then
And how about a fully grown Sentinel?
I want to see
that. I want to see them do real Sentinels, the big purple motherfuckers coming through with the cables in their hand, snatching up mutants left and right. Yo, that's what I want to see them do.
That's going to take that shit to a whole other level, bro.
I want to see the real mutant rebellion.
Okay.
Now that.
This is your fault, Aaron.
We are getting into Phase 5. Let's wrap Phase 4. Do we have anything else that we're looking like? WandaVision's okay in the okay category, right? I think.
Yeah.
And then
we're very satisfied about the green and white dog shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Leo, I'm sorry. She-Hulk's not moving. We all hated it. You loved it. And Charles is here.
How do you put WandaVision in front of that?
Because we cut Wakanda and Spider-Man. That's why.
So this is basically revenge from you, huh?
This is called
Spider-Man so much.
It's called give and take. I'll gladly switch She-Hulk.
Relax,
if you want
Mama
to
Wanna God, okay? Relax. The Mama Wanna God.
All right.
Well,
I guess that'll about wrap up our Phase 4 thoughts. Let us know in the comment section below what you thought of Phase 4. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was Spider-Man better than Wakanda? Should She-Hulk be in green and white dog shit? We don't know. You tell us. With that being said, from all of us here, the Kalo K, aka the Mama God, Wendeezy, Big Chase, Abel, and Aaron. If you have not already, like, comment, and subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. This has been Mancave101. Take care. Have a good night. And give me my outro.
You bald-headed
Give my theme music.
Peace.
Oh boy.
He's still